terrific, terrific, wonderful.
Say, is your friend the avocado here some kind of professional critic?
He's just unemployed.
You should go to work. Try to make something of yourself. Guacamole.
Encore, bravo!
Here's a credit to his race.
What race is that?
The 100-yard dash. Well, shall we leave?
Why should we leave now? The worst part's over.
More.
Oh, not so loud. Let me hear you.
He shouldn't have jumped. The show's not that bad.
Wow, look, there's a bag full of fruits and vegetables up here.
Perchance Statler and Waldorf were thinking of throwing a party.
This much food won't go very far.
Well, they only wanted to throw it as far as the stage.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you never know when something funny is gonna happen on this show.
Did something funny happen?
Yeah.
You'd never know it. Well, I really like this show tonight.
At these prices, who's gonna complain? That was an amazing mess of mediocre mediocrity.
You can say that again.
Want a bet?
Encore, bravo! Encore.
Here's a credit to his race.
What race is that?
The 100-yard dash.
I now realize television has one major advantage over a live stage show.
Oh, what's that?
On television, you can turn off.
Oh, terrific, terrific, wonderful.
Say, is your friend the avocado here some kind of professional critic?
He's just unemployed.
You should go to work. Try to make something of yourself. Guacamole. Do you want to hear me sing?
Only if you sing solo. So low I can't hear.
Wow, look, there's a bag full of fruits and vegetables up here.
Perchance Statler and Waldorf were thinking of throwing a party.
This much food won't go very far.
Well, they only wanted to throw it as far as the stage.
Oh, for sure.
Well, let's go while the going's good.
Well, I'm glad something's good tonight.
The question remains.
Wow, look, there's a bag full of fruits and vegetables up here.
No. No, he's not.
Perchance
He's
Statler
not
and
going to let me
Waldorf were
talk.
thinking of throwing a party.
This much food won't go very far.
Well, they only wanted to throw it as far as the stage.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
More.
Oh, not so loud. Let me hear you.
So many points. The good thing is he's not going to be allowed on the stream while we're playing.
Yeah, what's that got to
You
do
get down to
with what we just
20k
heard?
point. How many points do you actually have?
Well, I really like this show tonight.
At these prices, who's gonna complain?
Oh boy. I may need to up this price a little bit.
Let's go while the going's good.
Don't worry.
I'm glad
I
something's
said
good
not
tonight.
waste them. Oh, don't worry. I don't think any of these are wasted. I'm just trying to find a good way to actually start my stream.
Show after show. Now I see why.
You see why they come?
Oh, I see why they left.
Okay, well, with the alerts going off, hello everyone again. This is Marin Mixed Mayhem. I am Chun. This is a game, and my opponent is spamming alerts in chat, which I don't mind at all. Because I'm enjoying it
That was an
nonetheless.
amazing mess of mediocre mediocrity.
You can say that again.
Want to bet?
So while that's happening, why don't we go over our teams here? Let's start with ours, the
Yeah, what's that got to do
Splatoon
with what we
Guardians.
just heard?
Nothing.
Afterlife
Just thought I'd mention
United.
it.
You have a bunch of
You know, I
mummies,
think
some
they were trying to make
werewolves,
a point
and
with that
thralls.
sketch.
That's exactly what it
point?
is.
You're right. Forget it.
Alright, so let's see. Callie and Marie haven't done a whole lot. Pearl and Marina have been doing some stuff. Pearl getting block, Marina dodge.
I now realize television has one major advantage over a live stage show.
Oh, what's that?
A television you can turn off.
Nice. Alright. Meanwhile, our Tomb Guardians haven't done a whole lot. Meanwhile, Big Man has gotten guard, which should be big. For the big man. Hey! And Sheldon has got pickup. No, sure hands. So yeah. Meanwhile, Agent 3 and Mr. Grizz are over here just being around. No rerolls because I am an idiot and enjoy this type of nonsense.
You know, I really like that.
Yeah, me too.
Are we in the right theater?
Yep. And no stadium enhancements. So yeah. Meanwhile, our opponent, the meme spanner memes himself memes. Yeah, he's got a bunch of stuff here. It's the Cavemanon's greatest hits, and he has a playlist for all of his players as well. And it's a lot of them. He has got a Bombardier, I Want Hug That Gator, I Dream of a Dance, the Fanatic, One Last Favor, the Looney, 4 Black Orcs, Furious March of Red, Green Spectre, Oh Miss Halford, and Signatures. A few Chaos Dwarf blockers, Amberlight Brilliance, Monochromatic Weirdo, and She Blank Human Men, or Bleep Human Men, with Guard. Skaven Gutter Runner, the I Need Meth Money by Tuesday, with Blodge and 2 heads. I am afraid of it already. Talentious and Shy, the Noblar. Space! Americana, and Techno Shonen, the also Noblars. 3 rerolls, an Apothecary, and again, no stadium enhancements here at Snoot. Alright. Well then. Memes. Are you ready? Who's actually got a... Yes, we're going to be playing at Snoot, so Memes has home field. Not like it really matters, necessarily. Considering neither of us have any... what's the word? Any stadium enhancements. So really, what does it matter? So he's ready. I'm ready. Memes, if you're still here... And we'll see you in the game. And hopefully later. Alright, I have 80k. I'm going to use a Bloodweiser Babe. I'll spend the 2. I'll spend 2. I'll get a second Bloodweiser Babe and go down to 90. I'm not sure if I'm going to regret that, but I'm not using the money for anything else. It's a long season, who knows? And honestly, 1 reroll, 0 rerolls, it's really not all that much of a difference. I'm using this as an opportunity to really get into my mind the idea of these basics. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Snoot Stadium! Here we are, our home team, the Cavemanon's greatest hits, the musical stylings of various scaly visual novels. You're listening to 1080k radio. Oh, wait, wrong channel. No, this is KRZY. Meanwhile, our opponents, the Splatoon Guardians, these dry splats from the Splatlands, and are here to rep themselves and have themselves a good old splatling time. Which is interesting considering I play the Bloblobber, but here comes the referee to start the game off correctly. And Memes wins it. Alright, so. Get back to level ups. Why am I doing that? Get over there.
Yeah.
Werewolves pulled back by 2. I'm gonna regret this, probably. Actually, how about that? What if I WKC? Wait, WAKO. Hello, everybody, and welcome to WAKO. No, the WAKO, the craziest voice in radio. KRZY was taken, and besides, we're east of the Mississippi. That's how the radio designations work. Like the Warner Brother? No, well, yes, I mean, it is basically going to be pronounced Dwacko. But again, KRZY was utilized and was used in a different thing before, and I do want to try to keep it to like actual like radio designations as well. Quick snap! Oh god, and it's shallow kick too. Also, as far as Blood Bowl is concerned, whack makes sense too, doesn't it? In the onomatopoeia manner. WAKO! WAKO! The radio station for Chun-Li. Your radio station for Chun-Li Wan Sports. Oh fuck, Marina's. Oh, skulls! Oh fuck! Oh wait, no! Oh fuck. Man, that was emotional whiplash all around the board, wasn't it? Oh boy, okay. Man, I'm glad that caffeine wore off, because I was not feeling great before. Good start. That's a stun Tomb Guardian. Like, did a little bit, went to work a little bit earlier today, right? And I made myself a mocha. I got myself an iced coffee from the store, mixed it with a bit of with some hot chocolate and chocolate milk. Hey, he rolled a 1 on the pickup. How do you like that? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo! It doesn't have no dodge, but strength 5 versus strength 4. That's usable. Versus strength 3. We'll bring Mr. Grizz. If this doesn't work, it's going to be ridiculous. But still fun. Alright, so Shiver can take the shot or get a 3-die against Talentious and Shy. Neither has any skills to stop it. Alright. Well, actually, okay, we'll bring Fry over here and of our monochromatic weirdo. There's no way Memes doesn't see what I'm going to be doing here. How do I do it in the best way possible? Well, honestly, this is the best way possible. It's a 2-die. He has 2 heads, but doesn't have sidestep, which is fine by me. And all I need to do is hit him. I successfully hit him. I could try to go for a pickup. That's a 4-up and a... No. No, I'll just stand there. That's just as useful. And if I can get a 2-die over here... Follow. Get another dodge through there by... Nope! Not going to allow it, I guess. Because the next big failure would... The next big thing would have been... The loony, one last favor, who was probably going to go after Pearl at that regard. At that case. Probably going to try to dodge Marina out. Yep, there it is. It's a 2-up kickback for a 6-up on the chainsaw. And that stuns Pearl. And it stops him from doing it as fast as he wanted to. And if he fails to pick up the ball again, that'd be hilarious. And he's not going to. There's no way people have that bad luck. Raise hand. Fair enough. Uh-oh, here comes a Noblar foul. Could be bad. It's a stun. And one Noblar is out. That's the end of that turn. Okay. Unfortunately, it's kind of a bad spot. Both of my werewolves are stunned, so that isn't great. There's really no good way through this. Although, no, Titchy actually is fine for dodging into. So I'm going to take Marie. If I can knock down Furious March of Red, which I can, it's a 5-up dodge. It's amazing. I love this. Is good. I'm just remembering. That Titchy doesn't apply to penalties. All right, but let's make a couple of blocks first.
The older I get, the more I appreciate good music.
Yeah, what's that got to do with what we just heard?
Nothing, just thought I'd mention it. You know, I think they were trying to make a point with that sketch.
What's the point?
You're right, forget it.
Okay, that's fine. Honestly, could be worse, could have been better, could have gone any number of ways. I'm perfectly okay with all that, with all that happening the way it was happening. Just make 2 3-up dodges, which I decide to not. Now, the good thing is, this is just the MMM game. Any damage that I do to memes right now will not carry over into his next game in a few hours against Krendor. The problem being that the way we've done this, I'm not going to be able to raid into Krendor. Which I would have loved to do. because it's hilarious. And I never get to do it. Is he going to foul Pearl? Yes. He's going to foul. I mean, he'd be smart to. Should have stood up my other Tomb Guardians. I mean, right now, Sheldon can get at the Gutter Runner. Nope, not if he gets blitzed. Well, this could go really poorly. Well, it only goes kind of. And really poorly instead looks just sort of like, yeah. And now the foul. You could do a game review before Kren gets on and watch a Saurus pick up the ball and get a touchdown. I could, but then we could raid into Krendor. Assuming Krendor remembers that he's playing tonight. Hey! Wow, that's 2 ejections already. How many? He doesn't have any bribes. Oh, wait, that's me. He doesn't have any bribes. A couple of threes with dodge. Did you forget about Titchy again? Oh yeah, Marie only has 3, does she? Doesn't she? I'm going to regret this. I'm going to regret this. I am going to regret this. I am going to regret this. Need you guys get me in Hellbent's ref from our last Cranbowl game.
Leave?
Maybe.
We leave now. The worst part's over.
Oh, Green Spectre's injured. Choice of substitutes. No casualty, but that's still points for Callie. Okay, big man. Yeah, no regrets so far. Amberlight Brilliance! Okay. I am not going... I need to do it. Well, I don't really need to do it, but... Oh! Suddenly regrets. Yes! Wait a minute. 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 Wait a minute.
Yes.
Woo! I'm having fun, can't you tell? Ugh.
Now that was hilarious.
Yes, it was really funny.
You suppose they meant it to be?
Okay, so Marina can't get at the ball. Pearl is too slow to be threatening. I'm gonna 2-die against you and immediately fall over. Should have stood up the other one. Now Agent 3 is gonna get hit. No armor breaks. That's at least weighs something. 2 ejections. And I've already used his apothecary. Blitz into Pearl, knocking her over. Minimum. Stunning her. But I get Marina back next turn. And now we're just gonna dance. Look at him doing a dance. And the dwarf cheerleaders. 2 ejections. That's good for me. Alright, he's got 2 more players that I can hope. 2 more players, 1 more that's going to get ejected, and some more Noblars that I can eat. I don't have any lasting injuries, so I'm good for the moment. No worse than your cheerleaders. Oh yeah. I mean that's probably like one big thing that I have with Blood Bowl 3. No, not 3. I love Blood Bowl 3's cheerleaders. Blood Bowl 2's cheerleaders. You only have humans, dwarves, and orcs. Humans are bog standard, dwarves are funny, and orcs are horrifying. Yeah, of course you have the orc cheerleaders. Yeah. All right, so Marie, Callie, and not Callie as in Maury. And I've got some shots, some reasonable shots to start hunting Noblars. In the meantime, though, I'm going to put Marina in the back to catch the ball, and Pearl is going to go booyah into Noblars, if I'm allowed to. There's the kick! Blizzard! I was not expecting to play in Buffalo today. Mummy touchdown? That'd be hilarious. This game is a game. The world tree is complete. Now I know exactly what you're talking about, and that is amazing. I'm glad Fauna was able to finish it before her pseudo graduation. Or is she actually graduating as opposed to Ame? She is, okay. Well, either way, I'm glad she finished it. Okay, well, let's see. The thrall is in a decent spot. Yeah, 3-2-2-3. Or 2-2-2-3. Reroll the pickup, and no. Made by a skink as a mascot player and call it Zen. Neat. Okay. Alright, let's do more damage. Let's do damage. I want to do damage. You want to do damage? I like to do damage. Let's do damage. Damn it! Damage! There's certainly damage, alright. Is my head okay? The answer is no, but, oh, trust me, Zio, I'm intending on killing the gutter runner if they let me. Let's see if Cuttlefish can get some more points. The answer is no. Chun, how are things? Well, you can see my dice, Kun. It is, my choice of lack of rerolls is paying dividends, shall we say.
Yeah, you never know when something funny is gonna happen on this show.
Did something funny happen?
Yeah.
You'd never know it.
And he spent so long. I would need to just charge straight forward, guns blazing, in order to have a chance at scoring and tying it up. I will get the ball back in the second half and hope maybe the weather, gets better. A 2-2 to a 3. Doing $1 for one real sapling. Ooh. That's actually really impressive. And they get a 2-die on Big Man. All right. Here comes the bomb. Although, honestly, this blizzard is the best thing to happen for the Bombardier. He can't throw it super long, limiting his ability to be useful. I will kill that gutter runner. He blew himself up. Like all good bombardiers inevitably must. Pichu-kun says block and nothing else. Of course he says block and nothing else. It's the only thing Pichu ever talks about. Damn it, that ends the frenzy. I hate that patty cake stops frenzy. I hate that he can still get... He can technically get in. Good, now he can't. Supposedly, anyway. 9, 9... Patty cake and frenzy should result in additional patty cake. I agree. I agree. Just because your target is able to slap you in the face should make you more angry and more susceptible and more likely to patty their cake again. What a phrase! I think that wild animals should make the piece do something totally random and not do nothing. Sit down! Alright, is that the half? No, I get more ability to... I get to hurt. Alright, cool. So if I can hurt, I'm going to hurt. And of course he does. Well, a 3 to 4, I could get a 1 die. Two die over here. That's a stun. Nice camera angle, though. Very Dutch. Another 2 die. 2 die. I want that orc to die. Alright, he used dodge, he's using sidestep. Yeesh. Alright, fine, whatever. Alright, maybe claw? No, no claw. I roll a 7. When I think wild animal, I think berserk stance. It kind of would. It kind of would, wouldn't it? Have I blitzed yet? No, I have not blitzed yet. So let's do a... Use a 2 die here. Stay. And Shiver Blitz into Green Spectre. Oh yeah, I forgot, it's blizzard, snowing, GFIs are harder. But it's the end of the half. I don't have any lasting injuries, which is amazing. Memes has got 3 ejections. But nothing enough that I want, not enough that I haven't to really make it a problem for him just yet. He still has 1 player on the sideline in the substitutes I get the ball. My best hope, what I want to happen, is no more snow. I also want that gutter runner to die. High kick. All right. Oh, what a kick. Now if they bring back wild animal, they should get... It should turn into ball and chain. That's a good play. Actually, let's see if I can go up the left side. No armor break, unfortunately. Damn it! Alright. Like when wild animal activates, it chooses whatever is close and attacks. Doesn't it do that? Like there's one of the big guy's abilities that does exactly that. Well, in Blood Bowl 2, yes, you are right. It just stands there. But I'm also thinking about Blood Bowl 3 now as well. Because I did change one of those to do exactly that in Blood Bowl in like the 2020 rules. Oh, buddy boy. Anyway. I can tie it, and that might be the easiest thing to defend against the gutter runner. But I'm still going to try to eat the gutter runner because well, I want to eat the gutter runner. It's tasty.
Fried rat.
Yay! Boo! Yay! Hitcha! KO! Yay! No points, but... Okay. Yeah, Pichikun says it's the Roger's skill. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Wake me when the show starts.
It's already been on a while.
Wake me when it's over.
And a blitz into Omis Halford. That works for me. No armor breaks, but I'll take...
I now realize television has one major advantage over a live stage show.
Huh? What's that?
A television you can turn off.
We get Marina up, down that direction. How many points does she have? 7 versus Pearl's 6. Protect the backside. Stand up Sheldon. Mr. Grizz.
Look, there's a bag full of fruits and vegetables up here.
Perchance Statler and Waldorf were thinking of throwing a party.
Well, this much food won't go very far.
Well, they only wanted to throw it as far as the stage.
Oh, for sure.
The dodge and the go for it to threaten the gutter runner fails utterly because... yeah. I dream of a dance. Good job putting that name on the... okay. And he's injured. Meaning I no longer have to worry about him. Oh, yeah. Alright, so now I can do more things. Oh, like say I hunt the gutter runner to death. My singing doesn't help much, but
When the show starts.
It's already been on a while.
otherwise I'd be on
Wake me
meth.
when it's over.
What are we waiting for?
For it to get tacky.
Well, another first on this show.
How's that?
Well, it's the first time we've had to wait.
I'm gonna
for to
risk
get
it with
tacky.
the ball carrier. Hey! Eat him! No. Okay.
You know, I think they were trying to make a point with that sketch.
What's the point?
You're right. Forget it.
One foul roll, 7 up to foul. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. You know, a stun for a thrall. You can see Agent 3 fouling. You do realize Agent 3 is the player character in Splatoon 1, right? Okay. I'll give you that. Fouls all the time. They like to play dirty. Slip. He's going for it, and he doesn't get it! So you know what I'm going to do? I'm probably not going to foul the gutter runner again, but I am going to try to eat some Noblars. I have block and they do not. KO. It's fine with me. Blitz through space. Eat space. Oh, do I score? Or do I risk one more foul to get rid of his big scoring opportunity? I hate that I'm going to do this. Mr. Grizz is set off for no benefit. But only because I've been blitzed by Von Kaw like this. Yeah, okay, well... I'm out of thralls, and I don't want to do any more of that. I feel dirty enough fouling twice. And I've been punished enough for fouling twice. All right. The ref is, in fact, on point. Yeah. There's been 5... Like, the only, like, actual player that got ejected has been the Bombardier. Or actually, that's not an ejected. Ejected from being on the field at the end of the thing has been the Bombardier. 5 ejections this game. Okay. Do I score and let him rip? No, I'm going to do damage. I'm going to try to damage.
The older I get, the more I appreciate good music.
Yeah, what's that got to do with what we just heard?
Nothing, just thought I'd mention it.
All right. Oh. All right. He certainly is. I can't blame him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's really not worth it. You know what? At this point, I'm just going to play for the tie. Am I trying to win or tie? I just want to tie at this point. From retirement. I mean, level up. Give me a second here. Follow. Push. Let's see. Pearl is at 6 of 16, and Marina is at 9. So with the touchdown, that'll give her 12. Yeah, it does. Like, the way this is working out right now is perfectly fine for me. He's gonna keep if he's gonna keep on doing Zarg dice. And actually, I'm gonna try for some claw as well. I've got block anyway. This is not so bad. Yeah, nope, claw didn't work. No armor break. That's fine. Alright. Marin. Mighty Blow did nothing. Double pow on Furious March of Red. Yeah, at this point... I blitz into my last thrall into a push. Alright. That could have gone worse. Could have gone better. And no, I rolled a 7 again. Bring Pearl back as the vague offhand chance. I will give memes okay. Another Zarg dice. Oh. That was the wrong... Okay, that was the wrong, one. I fucked that up. I fucked that up.
Sing?
Only if you sing solo.
Solo?
So low I can't hear.
He just needed both downs, and he got them. Dodge Wolf was pretty safe. You are correct. All right, so now I need to... Okay, so he's got Blodge. I need to roll a POW on one of 4 dice. I have 4 chances to hit a 6 unless I miss this dodge. Nope. And no. Okay. And then... No. Fuck. The dodge was the 6.
Yeah, this show is good for what ails me.
Yeah, well, what ails you?
Insomnia. What? Wake me when the show starts.
It's already been on a while.
Wake me when it's over.
Was not. It was a good idea.
What was that?
It's called the medium sketch.
The medium sketch?
Yeah.
What'd I do wrong, Hellbent?
Well done.
Yeah, just the lack of 6, or where I pushed him. Anyway, let's hit, folks. Let's hit fools. Looks like he should have moved up the Thrall and block War Warp. We'll have to make it a 3 Zarg die. Was trying to hit one that wasn't about production quality. Ah, fair enough. Yeah. What would Digi do? Well, I got an armor break at least. I mean, sure, it would have been the safer option to have run the werewolf away. I absolutely agree. Alright. Armor break, no stun. No injury. Then I've already used my blitz, so I can't hit the thing again. Foul him? Well, there is a in this purely for fun format. If Memes has a problem with this, I'm going to direct him to you, you know, Hellbent? Well, I didn't lose it. Oh, boy. This is MMM. We have no power here. Neither does Memes at that point. I mean, that's true, but... I'll stick the hedgerow on him. How about that? I rolled a 4. All right. If Memes wants to get back at Krenbol admins, he has his Krendor match tonight anyways. This is true. Okay, Fry gets MVP. And Americana gets MVP. So, you know, a Noblar. Well... That was my... Also, did I get enough for a reroll? Or is your victory extra sweet? I rolled a 4, Meme, so I have 140. So yes, I do have enough for a reroll.
I really like this show tonight.
At these prices, who's gonna complain?
And I know that that loss is entirely my fault. You sure that rerolls don't cost 150? 29, 24, 23, 27, 24, 21. Yeah, those dice look fine. I mean, you rolled a lot of skulls. The important thing is that you know you could have what you could have done differently. Exactly. So you have options next time. Hubris is an option. You had more skulls than pushes. Yeah, you did. Oh boy, that's bad. But yeah, like that's basically how I'm looking forward. That's basically how I'm looking at this season here. I'm like, if anything, even if I don't have enough for a reroll, I am utilizing this opportunity. Yeah, I'm utilizing this opportunity to really practice my basics, my fundamentals. Was that a good evidence of fundamentals? No. No, that is not. My gameplay was atrocious until the point that I just started stomping all over the thing and then got completely dominated when I thought, oh, I'm safe with that. And then it was like, yeah, no, you're not, because that's your dodge werewolf, not your block werewolf. But anyway, let's see. 11, 18, 12, 12, 12, 11. What was I bad at? Bad at going for it. That was entirely the blizzard, by the way. Intercept, chainsaw, catch. Putting the duh in fundamentals. That sounds harsh and tact. It does a little bit, but it is exactly correct though. It is 100% correct. It is putting the duh in fundamentals. And it is like until you gotta beat it into your head. I'm gonna take my headphones off as I do this. Like actually off. I mean, you really mean it as a joke, but it is correct. Like, if you don't beat it into your head, like, get the fundamentals, stupid, then yeah, then ultimately you're not going to be able to get it right. In your next match, you should be asking yourself each turn, what did you do?
The medium sketch.
The medium sketch?
Yeah, it wasn't rare, and it certainly wasn't well done.
I love how that happened, how you did that exactly after I punched myself in the head 4 times. And then block dice, 17, 11, 39, 19, 23, yeah. Yeah, my block dice were pretty good. Safe moves first, remove your opponent's safe free moves, force dice rolls, and bad things will eventually happen. Probably. Unless helps. And unless you do some crazy... Like, Hellbent, did you see the clip that showed up in not Salty Boys. Salty Boys is hilarious, too. But there's another clip that Kitsu dropped a little bit later in one of the other channels. That was like the big time thinky thing. Because I accidentally did an elf as Norse. Anyway, we'll validate that match and move on. It was like, that maneuver should not have happened. Should see your MMM match. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. I mean, at the same time, I really do want to extend this out so I can raid into Krendor. The problem is Krendor has and Krendor is like he will start his stream at like 11 and then have like a 30-minute upload, like just sitting there. Krendor is still an hour away. Yeah. So we could watch Zio and Hellbent's game. I mean, it's quick. You can also watch your last match and learn. Also true. Don't make Zio relive that hell. Oh yeah, no. It was it was your MMM game. That's right. No, not my leagues. Playing a league. I mean, it is funny. All right, so we go to. Let's see. We go to here. You want to see Hellbent's match? All right, let's see. Then we go to here. Then we go to history. Don't do the WWKD. You'll probably end up becoming worse. What would Kitsu do? Probably. This is the one. This is the one that you were talking about, right? Zio, the... No, I'll believe. Alright, Lizards versus, Kislev. Interesting idea. Wait, okay. Yeah, I'm paying attention, Hellbent. What are you wanting? Put it to a chat vote. I'm gonna actually have to open that up again, aren't I? No, not Discord, you dumbass. Alright, so let's come back over here. I open up Twitch. I go to my stream. Go to stream. No, create a dashboard. Stream manager. There it is. And then I'm resolved the responsibility. You know what? That's fair. Okay. Stream together. Manage a poll. Alright, create a new poll. Is that replay even available for the match? Hang on. Oh, dang, I don't think so. It doesn't... Yeah, no, it doesn't say that there's a replay available. When was this played? A week ago. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, this is it. Goblins versus all foul Amazons. Democracy just doesn't work. Well, it does when there's the options available to you. Oh. Oh, wow, you just realized? I have had 0 people score against me in... Wow! Okay. History... Just desserts versus foul fatalities. Okay, this was just yesterday. Okay, so there is a replay. There is the replay. All right. All right, so how about this? How about this? We'll still do the poll. Here we go. Do we... watch the... All right, here we go. Use your wasted time points in chat to see it and help us decide: do we want to watch this game or in the lead up to Krendor's game in about an hour? Why do I have 10 viewers? That seems a little high. Demon magic? Sure.
Yeah, this show is good for what ails me.
Well, what ails you?
Insomnia.
Maybe people are just wanting to get their year-end Blood Bowl in.
Poor fellow lost his nose.
It's the holiday and everyone wants to...
Same as always.
And everyone's free. I'll believe that. I'll definitely believe that. Meantime, though, I think I'll take off the MMM logo. And I think generally it's like we already have like 5 votes for the various forms of yes. And I did put it on that you can vote multiple times in exchange for points, so, be right back, get some food. Fair enough, Kitsu. Or memes, rather. Both of you use purple, so I beg your pardon. Oh, we got a fight on our hands now that I mentioned that.
Every show, Statler and Waldorf sit up here. Show after show after show. Now I see why.
You see why they come?
No, I see why they left.
Oh.
It's not easy being green. Like, this is why I choose to be yellow in Krendor's chat. All right, let's see. We only got a few more seconds left of this poll. I put it down for 3 minutes because I didn't want to take it. The color of pee. Well, I'm a big piss taker, so there you go. There we go, and with a combined total of 151 votes versus 124, yes! We watched the pain train! Works for me! All right.
Did something funny happen?
Yeah.
You'd never know it.
All right, new update. My 1,350 channel points put to good use. I memes purple is my favorite. I mean purple is my favorite color. I mean purple is your favorite color? Like the shade of purple is mean purple? I'll keep that one open just for the... All right, anyway, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Just Desserts Hellbent Wolfbots Goblin Team versus the Foul Fatalities, Zeophiana's All Foul Amazons, coming up next. I mean, we already know how it's going to happen, and those of you who have been paying attention in the chat will probably also know how it's happened because it's been a topic of conversation during this stream. But since that poll, why don't we find out exactly how it went down? I'm going to enjoy this. Besides, wasting time enough to raid Krendor is going to be worth it to me. And here we are, folks, it's Revenge! The home tail to the Just Desserts. Here we are in a special broadcast from WAKO Sports Radio. Here we are, we got the Just Desserts taking on the field in their home team. These greenskins and their blue troll friends are here to take on the place and do some damage. Meanwhile, their opponents, the Foul Fatalities, a beautiful bevy of bodacious bosom beauties. Will they be able to get through their team that's known for being even more tricksy and dirty than they have proven this entire season? We'll find out as our goblin referee, who is absolutely bribed to the hilt, is going to start the game. And the Amazons deciding to take up a defensive position to begin with. I mean, a joke flew over your head. A little bit. I mean, I can definitely, purple being your favorite color being whatever, but rereading it, I realized that you were trying to make a joke about memes as well. So, it did go over my head. You got me on that one. And here comes the kick. It's a blitz for the Foul Fatalities. And actually, while this is going on, let's take a quick look over who the players are. We have Cheesecake Casserole, a Goblin, Maple Bacon, Macaroon Mash with plus movement, Giblet Brownie, Flan Gratin, and Strawberry Short Stuffing here in the back. Meanwhile, the line is Brownie Brussels Sprouts and Cannoli Cornbread, alongside Sweet and Sourdough, a plus movement fanatic, and the Trolls Muffin Stuffin' and Heavenly Ham Hock. And their opponents, the foul fatalities. Duck Darius, minus armor line woman, right on the line. Cyber Sub-Zero Ostrich. What a name! What a name! Another minus armor value. You put all your minus armor value on the line. Ballsy. Swan Sung. Nice. And Rhoda Island Reptile. I love this, actually. The combination of birds and Mortal Kombat is great. I'm enjoying the hell out of this. Or rather, just fighting games in general. Garius Geese II. Pheasant Farah. Ermac Chicken. You think that Sub-Zero died earlier in the season, hence Cyber Sub-Zero. That's fair. Pheasant Farah with guard, by the way. P-Frost. Emu Ermac. You got 2 Ermacs on here, Zio. And Mallard Melina. Died game 1. Ah, makes sense. Makes sense. And who's this one over here running? I can't tell, but we'll find out in a second. Quail Chi. Also with guard. What a name. I love this theme. Let's grab the level ups here. Blitz into the side. A 3-die. Getting triple pushes. Where's the kick? Way back in the back. Decently good blitz. I can't imagine how this is going to go poorly because of all the stunty on Goblin teams. Glad to have you back, memes. Meanwhile, the ball and chain is doing work. Eating a reroll right off the bat. 2 blocks, not bad. 3 blocks, all of them resulting in just pushing. And that hurts. No pows. Yeah, no, none at all. That absolutely hurts. Meanwhile, foul fatalities back on their own drive. Now, considering Zio has his entire gimmick this season is he has to foul every turn if he can. Which if he can't knock somebody over is going to become a problem. Right now, his best bets are probably going to be against Heavenly Hamhawk for that first one. That POW happens, so there's a decent foul as well off of Flan Groton. And a blitz into the Fanatic, resulting in a skull into a stumble. That's at least ways an immediate KO baseline. So that removes the Fanatic, not just from the pitch, but from the game, and here's the foul. Dirty player, Flan Groton is injured. Minus agility point Goblin, but Ermac Chicken is set off. So we've gotten an injury off of that, but also an ejection. Meanwhile, Muffin Stuffin is going after the Sorcerer Quail Chi. They blitz into Duck Darius. This is interesting. Can't wait to see what more is going to happen. We may bear a 2. You actually got a 2-die on there. I'm impressed. Didn't turn into anything other than a chain push, but take what you can get, right? Bring a Goblin down to help pick up the ball, and go to pick up the ball and succeed. Nice. Fired, by the way. Minus agility is death. You know what? That's fair. Minus agility Goblin. Yeah. Here we go, another shot. Fortunately, stumble results in a down on a troll. Cannoli cornbread's getting hit here. Another down. That's going to result in another 2-die against the troll, who has... and stand firm, actually, is something that you don't get normally. And a +4 on that. It's armor break roll to foul. Results in a stun and no ejection. Foul bait the regen. You know, that's a decent idea. Troll Blitz succeeding into Cyber Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero Ostrich. Only a push. So it's not the best situation. There was a logic in there somewhere. I can definitely see the logic. It isn't a great logic, but there is logic to be seen there. Stunty doing stunty. And the troll is flipping back over again. There's plenty of people to hit. And a decent shot at a good blitz to come out. Ooh, early foul. I don't know if that was the best option, especially since he rolled a double fours. That stuns Muffin Stuffin', sends Duck Darius off, and ends the turn. That's rough. That's a second ejection for Amazons right now. You don't have any... Well, neither side had... Oh, nope. Nope, Hellbent's got one reroll. Should have checked that before we started. More dodge. So no knockdowns. Here comes a blitz into Rhoda Island Reptile. Still nothing happening. More chain pushing. Ball is no longer marked. This is the scrummiest I've seen goblins ever be. A good armor hit. A good hit. It's only a stun, but at least was it something. Gobos get it cheaper, so it's easier for Hellbent to get a bribe compared to his opponent. You are a scrummy player. Oh, yes. Completely ignoring that crummy is spelled with a B. But yeah. Is Zio gonna keep trying to foul the troll? That seems like a weird choice. The answer is yes. Miss next game injury. And regeneration. Not a miss next game, but it is a removed troll and another removed Amazon. Because I don't have my home pitch advantage because you bought the rest area. You know, that's fair. So you would have had your dodge if that were the case. Crumbly is your team. Also kind of true as well for being goblins. Man, maybe if I tried playing goblins as just like just like halflings. That being said, trolls are less good than trees. And for that same purpose, because like the tree won't try to eat the halfling. But I do have an entire halfling team built for next season. Oh. I'm probably just going to play halflings. And a reroll gets the ball loose. It was such a good play by Zio to mark the ball carrier. It was. And another foul into another troll. No armor break and no ejection. Nice try to dodge away, but failed. It didn't turn into a slip and die, but it did turn into a... But it is an end to that. Wow, I am surprised. Even though I realized that one of the other troll... Ouch. Rhode Island Reptile is KO'd. Finish her! What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Even though the other troll had spent the entire time basically on the ground getting kicked in the head, I'm entirely surprised that these trolls haven't gone bonehead yet. And that dodge worked out well.
Statler and Waldorf sit up here. Show after show after show. Now I see why.
You see why they come?
No, I see why they left.
Goblin foul! And a send-off as well. And of course he's not going to use his bribe. Because Hellbent has learned the what would Digi do? Ensure you roll the best dice. And Kitsu's been playing Zenless Zone Zero and Honkai Star Rail. Like, how are they? They're both gacha games, but I've heard good things about both. Marin Matt is just getting hit and knocked stunned. So first, it was already the blitz, so you can't get the ball carrier. But you will foul the plus movement Gabo, probably more successfully than anything else. I say that. You rolled an 11 on the armor, but... And then then Snake Eyes on the dodge. Then breaking armor into what, a stun? Into an... And Hellbent running away to secure his thing. Oh, blitz. There he goes. Good use of that. Making sure to negate the bonehead as best he can. Not bonehead, really stupid. Oh, that's nice. It sends Mallard Molina to the ground at the very least, stunned. Last Crinball match, my only goal was to have Sega Sanshiro really tell my opponent's players that they should be playing Sega Saturn. And he did 3 times. I was there for a bit of that game, actually, did you? And another foul into this Gabo. Just a stun. Honkai, you have to plan out your teams, while ZZZ is Dynasty Warriors. Okay. That's a good way of describing it. And the Stunty deals a little bit of a dance into the score to have Maple Bacon get the touchdown right there at the end of the first half. What is... Oh, that's what to say. All right. Anyway, okay, so now that I've gotten that out, just cleared that out. Yeah, nope, sweet and sourdough is sent off. Has Hellbent used his bribe yet? No, he has not. All right, there's still one more turn left in the half, and no more secret weapons, I guess. He only had the 2, huh? Or just the 1. All right. Save the bribe for the chainsaw for defensive purposes. Fair enough. Where is the chainsaw? Am I absolutely blind? Oh, wait, no. The chainsaw got injured. Oh, no, he's just in the back. I am just blind. Desserts gets the blitz this time. Yep, there's a chainsaw. Nice blitz. Whee! Wow! Wow! Definitely all-star material. Oh, I think I know exactly who Zio's fouling here.
Yeah, you never know when something funny is gonna happen on this show.
Did something funny happen?
Yeah.
You'd never know.
Don't follow. Yep. Yep. You then blitz in the ball carrier for no better reason than that you can. You don't get the ball loose because it doesn't really matter at this point. And a foul into the chainsaw, resulting in P-Frost getting sent off and no better for the stun. And that's the end of the turn. The end of that. Leaving the tally at the end of the half at 2 ejections for the goblins and 4 for the Amazons. The KO doesn't come back either, so both sides are operating with a very highly truncated lineup. And the chainsaw is still on the field for the bribe. Although let's see, I say truncated lineup. The Amazons are down to 6, whereas the goblins still have a decent number. Perfect defense. What is this? 4-9. Yeesh. Yeah. That's the problem with goblin teams. They just have so much of a sideline. And your bribe did in fact work. Which is in its own way impressive. You have literally 2 players for your 2 secret weapons. That's fair, certainly. And a skull immediately into POW. What a way to start that, isn't it? Oh, look, an armor break. It's only a stun. I mean, you got to answer for that touchdown he gave you. And an armor break into KO. Finish him. I made that joke once, but I still like it. Zarg dice into Troll. Both down. Pheasant Fair is KO'd. Finish her. Rule of 3s.
That was an amazing mess of mediocre mediocrity.
You can say that again.
Wanna bet?
I so love those alerts. I say it every time, but it's no less true. All right. Well, our Speedy Gonzalez goblin is moved up forward. Chainsaw. You know somebody is named a gutter runner Speedy Gonzalez. There's not really a good team to theme after Looney Tunes, is there? Underworld? Possibly. And a pow onto the chainsaw. That's going to result in something hard-hitting, like a stun. Speedy Gonzalez. Kinda, yeah. If only for sheer variety. Yeah, perhaps. And ball carrier foul into the chainsaw, results in getting sent off for a 5-er. And the ball is loose again. That was not a great move. I mean, I know the gimmick of the game, but there goes stupid. I understand exactly. You have to do your thing. It's a shame that it had to happen in that exact moment. And the go for it goes from a 1 into a 6. And then a 3. Blitz into Brownie Brussels sprouts. Just a push. No frenzy to be had here. And another foul into the chainsaw, resulting in a KO. Both sides still hemorrhaging players, but there's a remarkable amount of ejections over here. 5 ejections. And there's your second score for Macaroon Mash. You lose. Yeah. You lose. Fatality. Which would only work, really, if there was an actual death in the game, which there wasn't, so, sure. All the KOs come back, but without the bribe, that chainsaw is gone.
That was an amazing mess of mediocre
Babality.
mediocrity.
Yes.
Wanna bet?
Only instead of being turned into a prepubescent, it's... Well, chainsaw was gone no matter what, absolutely. But yeah, babality. Instead of a prepubescent, you turn into a hot chick. It's like the but then that's no longer like okay, wait. It's not Fatal Fury. Fatal Fury is Zio, is that one Goose player actually based off of Geese Howard from Fatal Fury? Fatality. It was his first day!
Been on a while.
He scored a touchdown! Cannoli Cornbread is injured. I had the exact same thing when I eventually was able to get a ghoul. And he gets MVP! Oh, shit! And the pickup failure. Wow. That's many slaps on the face at that point. All right, so let's see. There are 5 Amazons and 6 Goblin players left. And all of them have guard. 11 players on the field, 3 of them have guard. Hell of a first day. You score the first TD, you get MVP, you died. That's the time guy from newer Mortal Kombat. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Because I was thinking, like, if you had actually had broached that option from across different fighting games, then the whole idea, then it would have made the Babality reference a little bit better, considering I was going to make a reference to Darkstalkers right there. Considering one of the characters has one of his specials. Alright. One of the characters in Darkstalkers is a vampire, right? But because he is a very discerning palate, he only drinks the blood of beautiful women. So what do you think happens to the male members of the cast that get targeted with that effect? Exactly. Babality. Ooh, ball carrier punches some Shoryuken! Speaking of fighting games. Quailchi, Gariskis. Okay. Anyway, going back to that character, I've actually not. I don't really care all that much for Mortal Kombat necessarily. I mean, I like watching stuff about the story every now and then, but I'm not perfectly up on all the characters. So while I remember that the character you're talking about, that time guy, or one of them anyway, I don't perfectly remember which ones they were. Wait for it. All right, here come, and both down. Smack! The troll stood up alone. Nice. And the ball is picked up. Him smart boy, that he is. Quailchi, KO. Quailchi is stunned. Power Apo. Turn 15. Throw teammate! Whee! Not quite far enough to get the support that you wanted. But here comes the blitz. You get the knockdown. Oh no. And the ball goes into the back line and fly. Not great. Weave! Slip and fall. KO! Pheasant Farah is knocked out, leaving a total of 3, count them, 3 Amazon players left on the pitch. One is hide. Nope, just 2. Nope, 3. One in the back, one in the end zone, in their own end zone. One here in the middle, and one next to the troll. You really can't blame you for that. Really can't blame you for that. Was that going to have to turn into a pass in order to get that third touchdown? Yeah, Maple Bacon gets MVP alongside that death. Fantastic. Duck Darius, MVP off of that, leveling up. So at the end of the day, Foul Fatalities end up walking away with more SPP because of that death. Let's see. Dessert's got 26 ones, 32 twos, 37 threes, 37 fours, 28 5, 37 sixes. Pickup, landing, not bad. KOs at 66, but you didn't have that many. 100% bribes, that worked out well. Chainsaw failed you. Regeneration succeeded you. Stupid went very well. You only lost once. 25% casualty. I mean, it makes sense. You're goblins. Going forward, armor at 58%. Again, goblins, 58 injury. And decent successes in all of those as well. Well, block dice at 13, 10, 23, 13, and 9. Yeah, those block dice certainly didn't work out so great for you, but they didn't work that bad either, necessarily. Bit low, a little bit low maybe, but let's see, foul fatalities at 40% wake up, 77% go for it, 40% pickup, 60% dodge, that's rough. 92 injury, not bad, and 29 armor, that's real bad. 17 ones, 13 threes, 13 twos rather, 23 threes, 17 fours, 19 fives, 15 sixes. All right. Dimitri is an SNK versus Capcom. That's the vampire. Yes, but Dimitri is also a character in Darkstalkers. You know, that same game that has that amazing cat girl Felicia in. You know the one I'm talking about. Foul fatalities, block dice. 9 skulls, 13 both down. 25 push, 13 stumble, 13 pow. You mean the nun? Yes, I do indeed mean the nun. Just because she is a woman of the cloth does not mean she isn't a knockout. At any rate. Yeah, the block dice weren't so bad for Zio either in this case. Skulls came at some poor times, perhaps, but they didn't end up being all that bad in the long run. I mean, at the same time, he did lose 2-0, but eh. SNK versus Capcom actually started the Zero meme. Which Zero meme? I don't think I'm familiar with that one. You blame the ref for that. I mean, sure, the ref because of Dimitri. Oh yeah, because of Dimitri. That's fair. Yeah, that ref was very was like super by the book. Except for the one time except for the one bribe that accepted for the chainsaw. Alright, well. Unless we start... That's a question. Let's know Krendor has not started his side yet. Alright. Alright. Yep, Krendor isn't due to start for 25 minutes. He is online in Discord, which is a good sign. That's very fair. As long as Krendor is as long as Krendor is shown to be online in Discord, that's one thing. But at the same time, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's immediately by the computer. Is he not in the general?
Why should we leave now? The worst part's over.
Online. Oh, okay, yeah, no, there he is. He's great. He just doesn't have a specific role, I guess, in the incredible server. Alright, fair enough. So yeah, he is online. Let's watch that Roomba video. You know what? Fair enough. Sure. Why not? Alright, let's go. Let's see. React. Click.
Welcome to...
Oh, this is... Alright. Well, I'll just turn this one down a little bit, at least ways for the stream. Full screen. Click. Or maybe not full screen. Where did it? Window capture. Game changer. A robot vacuum that can climb stairs. Snedge has his own role called Snedge. That's true. What is this? Oh, that's the color. Why is the color... Why are those not locked in? Alright. Alright! So, we'll go back over here really quick. Go back. I need the options thing, damn you! There we go. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Game Changer, a robot vacuum that can climb stairs. From the channel Vacuum Wars. Check them out if you want. Now I have the legal things out of the way.
Welcome to Vacuum Wars, where today I want to talk about a brand new robot vacuum from Mego Robotics.
I love that there's a
Ascender, which is the first
there's a
robot vacuum that can
channel
climb stairs.
about
After researching the Ascender
vacuum
this week,
cleaners.
I found that it can do a lot more than just climb stairs, and I think it could represent a major shift in the robot vacuum world if it lives up to the hype. So links in the description, and let's get started. Mego Robotics has been documenting their journey with
That is a
their
beard.
Ascender robot vacuum on YouTube from the initial concept art, which went kind of viral a while back, all the way through the manufacturing process, and now their testing process.
This is
Mego seems
surprisingly
to be
more
a small
detailed than I
company,
thought it was
but
going to
with
be.
talent from places like Google, Apple, and Dyson, and after watching all of their videos and reading through their website, I'm kind of rooting for them to succeed. They really seem like a likable crew with some big ideas. Let's start off with the stair climbing feature because
I thought for a second there
is
was a bit of fire in the
revolutionary
corner
idea
there.
that could be a game changer for the industry. I think people
We
want
do
their
have a lot
robot
of roles, that
vacuums
is
to be
true.
fully automated. But stairs are the final boss.
I mean, there are a
the
number of
final
them that we could
frontier
probably
with
clear up,
automation.
like
if they can't do that,
various,
then the cleaning process can't really be
Pro
fully
Bowl roles,
automated,
perhaps.
at least for people that have more than one story in their house. The Ascender lifts itself up with its adjustable arms, which can extend to different heights depending on the stairs, all the way up to 8.7 inches. It's also the first robot vacuum with omnidirectional drive wheels, and those wheels in combination
should probably just
with
condense
its brush
seared
housing,
champ
which
rolls and
pivots
make a
90
single
degrees,
roll and
allows it to clean
sure,
each
yeah, probably,
stair
yeah.
laterally before moving on to the next stair. It has a 12,000
Oh, that's
milliamp hour
cool.
battery in it, which is twice as big as the largest battery I've seen in a robot vacuum. And they say it can clean 500 square meters per charge, which would also be the longest runtime by far of any robot vacuum on the market, or at least that I know of. It also has mopping capability. It uses a massive amount of downward pressure to clean tough stains, 17 newtons to be exact, which is over 3 pounds of pressure. And that's also the most pressure I've heard of a robot vacuum using by far. Sidebar, they demonstrated this downward force using a pretty cool test that I might try to copy later on. Because of its omnidirectional wheels and lateral movement and square shape, it allows for new and interesting methods of navigation. It can get into small openings, it has right up to the wall edge vacuuming and mopping capability, and even drifting-like behavior when navigating around circular objects. It also has a fully
Pro Bowl honor roll.
enclosed base
I like that
station,
idea.
which can wash and dry its mop pads, empty its dustbin, and refill its mop tank, all of the most up-to-date bin behaviors. Because it's enclosed, it makes it significantly quieter when emptying the bin, and it apparently allows for faster dry times on the mop pad. The navigation and AI is something that they talk a lot about in their promotional material. They claim to have one of the most powerful AI chips at 5 teraflops of GPU power, and it uses 6 time-of-flight sensors and a 720p camera for obstacle avoidance. They claim that their obstacle avoidance system can recognize 100 objects, which is higher than the newly announced Roborock S8 Max V, which only claims 73
Has
objects.
Krendor ever
The Ascender seems to have
participated in
many
Pro
of the
Bowl?
other things you would expect a premium robot vacuum to have, such as full app functionality with things like no-go zones, as
No,
well
he
as
is
a
not.
high amount of suction. They're claiming 9,700 pascals. Migo has been in the manufacturing and testing phase, but has recently announced that their Kickstarter will be ready this month. They say that the price
Didn't
will
think
be
so,
comparable
but
to flagship Roborocks or flagship iRobot models. No word yet on when exactly it will be released, but from the looks of things, it won't be too far off. Vacuum Wars has made the shift recently to try to become your source for vacuum and robot vacuum news. You can go to our website, vacuumwars.com, for all the latest vacuum news on a regular basis. You can sign up for our newsletter or just follow us on social media to keep up with all the latest info. Links in the description, and be sure to subscribe to Vacuum Wars before you leave. Thanks for watching.
that is interesting. I'm honestly not sure what's more interesting. The vacuum itself, or that there's an entire channel dedicated for vacuums. It makes sense. I mean, there's channels for every variety of hobby or enthusiasts. Oh boy, yeah, that is definitely a question. Like on a complete other thing, like on that topic of Pro Bowl, are we like we don't want to says it is a. Do we really want to go forward to the Pro Bowl this season? We can, I would think, but or have we decided against it because of just how much extra back work it would necessarily do, especially with the fact that it would be probably have to be a draft as opposed to anything else, because we don't have we do have divisions. You made a whole spreadsheet. That's true. That is in fact true, Hellbent. You did, and it was. Use it for picking kids this spring. That's amazing. All right, let's see. 15 minutes until Krendor is expected to begin, even though he was agreed to play at 11. You really gotta love the fact that Krendor is like, yeah, I'll agree to play at this time, and then starts his stream at exactly that time, as if like it was spelling bee draft, determine lottery order for next fantasy sports seasons. Okay, interesting. Ah, boy, not to continually rag on the sponsor, of course, but Scripps National Summit. You're really gonna do you're gonna do fantasy spelling of all the things. Picture, if you will, people around the world screaming at children on TV. I mean, don't we already do that? Because they can't spell a word. They can't spell the plural of dwarf. D-W-A-R-V-E-S, dwarves. I mean, I'm not a kid. That's how you get in the book, did you? Oh, you can be sure that's a grudging. Yeah, that's a grudging. Oh, boy. Is it worth killing 15 minutes? It's probably not. Warhammer Dwarf is dwarfs. Warhammer spelling is wrong. Spelling is spelling. The rules of grammar in the English language persist. Was someone probably me upset because a child went out for the first round and and their last in draft order was won an 8-way tie for first place like they had the spelling bee a couple years ago? Really? Man, it's like for whatever reason, A, I have an orange, and B, the Script National Spelling Bee is surprisingly good television. They ran out of words. And time. That is amazing. That's funny. You would think the spelling bee wouldn't run out of words, but they also probably don't expect everybody to be as good spellers as they apparently were either. Meanwhile, I'm just thinking, like, if you're running out of words for that level, go a level up. Increase the difficulty of your words. Just do what Halloween did for their tie. Yes, spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. But at the same time, they also had Mokoko also spelled it codependence. To make these less likely in the future, the contest organizers changed the rules to include a spell-off after the 19 spelling bee, which ended in an 8-way tie. I mean, they should bring in Halloween and start making words like refrigerator. Oh, refrigerator. Yeah. I forgot about the refrigerator. That was a lovely bit of something to watch. Spell off involved each contestant taking turns trying to spell words, with Logan spelling 21 words correctly in 90 seconds. Yo! Give that kid a medal. 21 words in 90 seconds. I'm not even sure I can type 21 words in 90 seconds. These kids are smart. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. I'm not even sure I know 21 words. Oh, boy. Oh, that's funny. I know hell and damn and hell, yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Average stream bitrate is too high? You know, hell, bent, wolf, and bot. That's good. Average stream bitrate is too high, huh? Right. Hellbent is also a word. That is also true. Close that because I don't need that open all the time. Turn that back on so we have some background music at the very least. Have to petition Oxford for someone for Wolfbot. I'm not entirely sure Webster's would take Wolfbot as the moniker of a particular entity upon the internet. Or a cybernetic canine organism. Doe is in the dictionary. It's a robotic wolf. I don't know what to tell you. What you well, remember that a proper definition, especially for the case of a dictionary, you cannot use any part of the word that you are describing in its description. So saying that Wolfbot is a robotic wolf is technically an improper description. If you use the definition of wolf and the definition of robot, that would work. Stuff them in a blender with a jar are cool. Yes. Noah. Noah! And what about huh? Huh? Or however Mokoko however Full Moko pronounces that. Hey, you think you two gonna give us some inspiration as to where those accents actually come from, you two? Oh, I got their tags in them. And Bao Bao. Yeah, and Bao Bao. Oh boy. How am I gaining viewers for this bullshit? What do you name your witch in Path of Exile 2? Moko Bua. Purgatory bound Cybercat. Fubuki sent the Bao Baos to jail. That is true. Can't hear you well over the rioting crowd. Oh, all right. We'll turn off the... We'll silence the rioting crowd. All right. And I'll get a little closer to the mic. Oh, no, 1 second. Okay, what's... Okay, volume mixer saved us. That's the volume mixer than me literally turning on the pause screen in Blood Bowl, so... It's literally faster than me messing with my volume settings. That was your rioting crowd in Path of Exile. Oh, okay. What's her name? All right. Heaven-bound Cybercat. Assuming that even works, it's a very long name. It's like what? 11, 9, 11 and 8. It was 19 letters long. I don't know what the limit on Path of Exile's names are, but the character limit. Anytime, Kren boy. Heaven-bound cyber cat lives. Wouldn't it be heaven straight cat flesh? Or flesh cat. No, not flesh cat. Yeah, cat flesh probably would have been better. But, whatever. Heaven-bound cyber cat. Anyway, there you go. No one will know it's you. Heck Torqued is a good alternative helmet. Yeah, that's really good, actually. Heck Torqued. Got a little bit of Hector in there. Oh boy, Krendor, start streaming so I can raid you for once. Also, that is now Hellbent's next Krenbol season's team name, Heaven Straight Cat Flesh. And what, pray tell, would be the theme of his players in that case then, Digi? Also, can you fit that in Blood Bowl? Blood Bowl 3, yes, fair enough. In Fire Emblem, Hector is a really cool person. Also fair. Also fair. That was right. Well, I'll be damned. Heaven Straight Cat Flesh actually fits in Blood Bowl 2 as well. I'll not take it to... But now we know. The more you blow... Place your... Actually, hey, here's something. I shouldn't have closed this before. Can I...
Oh, terrific, terrific, wonderful. Say, is your friend the avocado here some kind of professional critic?
Nah, he's just unemployed.
You should go to work. Try to make something of yourself.
Oh, like what?
Guacamole.
Start a prediction. Okay, here. Wait, oh, I do have starter prediction on here. All right, cool. So.
What? Wake me
All
when
right.
the show starts.
It's already been on a while.
Wake me when it's over.
There you go. Memes has already added Krendor, so now it's just a waiting game. It is indeed. And I've got... now you have 2 minutes to make your predictions.
The older I get, the more I appreciate good music.
Yeah, what's that got to do with what we just heard?
Nothing, just thought I'd mention it.
2 minutes. We're going to watch this. We're going to watch this. Will Krendor remember that he has to play tonight? This is so dumb. Because they're already past the... You have more than 2 minutes? Eh. Well, I didn't... Well, the... Let me see here. Like... Well, 2 minutes to put my bet in. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's what I was at. I put the 2 minutes in to show the bet in. He'll show up when he shows up, obviously. You know, but I wanted to make sure that people had some time to put in points, because like I could have done it for like 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes. I couldn't have there wasn't a 5-minute option or whatever. Or whether there wasn't a 3-minute option or whatever the hell I did before with the last thing that we did here. Man, I miss having this integrated in Twitch Studio. Just another frickin' thing that I need to have open. Just keep your dashboard open. And I was like, yeah, I don't actually, the nerd has arrived. Just starting stream now. Yeah, I have my dashboard open now. I closed it before, but it's something more that I, Anyway, where'd the prediction go? All right, so choose the outcome. He apparently did, in fact, remember that he played tonight. Because he did not state... He did not state that he had forgotten. So I'm going to give that to Krendor did remember that he plays tonight. And I'm unsure how much that actually paid out, but... You made 20... Hellbent made 20 points. Hellbent saved all of, like, 10 minutes of stream watching. All right. It hasn't even showed up on the Discord yet. Oop, wait, I did not mean to do that, but whatever. We'll go back to chatting.
Hey, you want to hear me sing?
Only if you sing solo.
Solo?
Solo, I
All
can't
right.
hear.
All right, good. Restarts the stream, and then for like 15 minutes just sits there. Yeah, I know. All right, so if I wanted any chance of being shouted out, I need to sit here until his camera comes on. So, what do we do in the meantime? I might end up just cutting this last part out and...
Well, they say all good things come to an end.
What's that got to do with this show?
The alerts know what they're talking about. Let's gamble? Alright. Let's see, what's something that can what's something gambly? What's something gambly that we can... Gotcha! Well, do I have something... Oh, that's in a... How about... I mean, the problem is I don't exactly have... Oh, actually, no. Here, give me a second. I'll be back in a moment. Not going that far, really, but... What I want. Okay. Bonk. Alright. I'm gonna go to art over here really quick. This is my dice box. I have dice in it. These ones are reasonably high vis. So let's see here. Let's try manage a poll. New poll. Wait, no, that's not a poll. I need a prediction. Cancel. Start prediction. All right. Reported your stream for gambling. Uh, What do you mean error creating prediction? What is your crap? Kitsu, did you start this? Because what you did is you stopped me from doing what I was planning. Which is probably a good thing, because it really would technically be gambling, theoretically. Only the most Monty Python. So you did it, did you? Oh, boy. It probably, and my camera isn't so great for this, is it? Actually, let's turn that. No. No, yeah, no, my camera isn't great. For mods and mod view, it is very easy to make predictions. To make votes, it's kind of hard. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get it a little bit closer. So what do I have reasonably tall? That is. I'll just consider this as an option that I'm working through to figure out how to do this properly. My photo back notebook. It's not the most stable thing ever, but you can, in fact, read them. But anyway, yeah, like this is probably a little bit too close to actual gambling, isn't it? Like placing bets on which color is going to roll a 20 first. Yeah. All right, so that won't do that. It's a thought. Not a great thought, but figure out how to do it at the very least. So there is that. All right. Oh, well. But now we know. Put my dice away. Why do I care so much about the orientation of the label inside the dice case? No one else wants to predict what Chun's quest is. Well, there's no way to really resolve that, is there? Sorry, Fox has been button mashing too hard to the point she's been messing up combos. What? Is Fubuki playing a fighting game? Let's see. Alright, memes, if you're still in here. Kitsu means Fox, thus she is button mashing. Oh, okay, fair enough. Alright. You are? Alright. So here you go. I'm putting my faith in you, buddy. How much faith am I putting in you? I'll tell you how much faith I'm putting in you. Pop this open. Go to react. That's useful, isn't it? That's very useful. That's helpful. It's not. It's not. It's not. All right. Okay. Well, fine. Whatever. You know what I'll tell you. I'm putting down for you to win. You think you have a lot of. Y'all think you have a lot of points in my channel. I have 350,000 in Krendors. So you'd better win, memes. $100,000 points on you. I could have gotten in on that. Watch, I'm gonna completely screw up the thing. Let's see if anyone else has has wasted as much time as I have on Krendor's channel. I mean, the payout's only going to be like a 1/100%, but meanwhile, if Krendor wins or it's a tie, if 327,000 on Massey's, I should probably check what I have on John's, because I've had a fair number as well. And, well, John is streaming, actually, so let's just quickly pop that open. And yes, I have on Proton John stream, I have 630,000. All right, he has begun. All right, I'll slash raid. Krendor. He has, in fact, started talking. All right, so with that, I think that means it's probably time for me to end. We've done a lot of great, funny bullshit happening. All right, so with that, guys, 74,000 on John's. There you go. I have a lot, don't we? All right. In this case, then, memes, I'm counting on
Shall
you.
we leave?
Why should we leave now? The worst part's over.
And I wish you the greatest of luck.
The medium sketch.
The medium sketch?
Yeah, it wasn't rare, and it certainly wasn't well done.
And I will see you all in the next game, whatever that is. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, enjoy your night. Have a joyous rest of your day. Thank you for chatting, hanging around, being all around cool dudes. And I will see you all likely in the new year. Have a good rest of your day, all.
You know, that was almost funny.
They better be careful. They'll spoil a perfect record.
Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No.
What the fuss?